All right, welcome back to Gangsta Talk, everybody. Got a few things I want to clear up. There's definitely not a Manosphere takeover. Not on this channel, not now, not ever. Let's talk about it. Gangsta Talk. Up next, Dame.
Yeah, son. There's mad kids out there getting cream for the 9 bro. Yeah, and I've been doing this for a long time. You know, shoot the game on for mine.
Alright.
And this is the year when mad caps get peeled. So I'ma spark this line, kick the reel.
Bang them out.
With all this chaos in the realms of the street, your local street dog got to make ends meet. The average Joe's far too slow for this ghetto pro. You better know, when I hit the streets, I like to glow, I like to glisten. And at the same time, stay low, listen, motherfuck the fame. I'm pursuing the dope. My stilo is symbolic to a kilo. Cash is popping, cookies cooking, beans copping. Ain't that some shit? A player that's used to living rich is now a sticky kid, caught up in a ditch. In 94, Giuliani kicked down the door. In 95, niggas flip to stay alive. Peeling caps while I laugh. In the stats, the 4.5. Remy in the glass, spark the boom, then I blast. They wanna confine me, sneak up from behind me. Bust a cap in my back and put me where they can't find me. They hate to see a young player pay. I don't wanna see that, son. They rather see it spray. But I'm like Diddy, a Terminator, squeeze the lead off. Using verbs and nouns like rounds to blow your head off. Hitting up spots, heating up blocks. Investing in stocks like Colombian blow crops. I'm out to get cream and ain't no doubt in my mind. Fuck this broke shit, I'm hit, I get down for mine. I get down for mine. I get down for this. I get down for mine. I get down for this. On the regular shit. I get down for I hear you wanna be a player. I ain't someplace you bet. Let's play a game of real nigga roulette. Witness a DOA as I spray the melee. Contact and punctuation is compared to AKs. You in a daze, overdose for pure fuck. I'm fucking off like Tommy Gibb. I'm hard as a blue smoke. Decapitated rappers in my trunk. I'm sick, pumping skunk, bouncing with my click, popping mega jump. I'm getting back while these clowns be zigzagging. What's this talk about flipping keys? Come on, you're nickel bagging. I'm blasting off wings and making doubters believe it. You see, I was packing heaters when jokers was banging cheerleaders. Ain't nothing changed, it's still the same in the rap game. I'm known for banging rookies out the frame. Y'all done forgot who was the pimp from the start. Sipping vintage wine, eating a la carte. I'm phenomenal from the abdominal. Far from comical lyrics and sticking the brains like barnacles. Never sleep. I'm bringing the drama to the streets with techniques and rolling in fleets. Ain't nothing sweet about the streets, so I'm poetically ill. I'm pure like cook up and lyrics shine like fish scale. I got the banger at your throat and you ain't showing no signs. K-Dep, let them know I get down for mine. I get down for mine. I get down for mine. I get down for
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this spur of the moment edition of Gangsta Talk. We won't be here all night. The only reason why I'm doing this is because, we care about the people that support us. There's been some comments, and there's one that I would like to address personally, because this person has been a supporter of ours for a very long time. Apparently, some people have an issue with Manosphere guys coming on my panel. And I understand that. I don't like them much either. Normally, I don't have these guys on my panel. But every now and again, I like to issue a challenge. I like to spar with these guys to debunk their talking points. Such a case was today earlier. We had a long stream. Didn't plan on it going that long. Ended up going 10 hours. Um, we had a particular Manosphere guy or a guy that supports the Manosphere on here. And he was on for a very long time. And apparently, one of our supporters didn't like that and left me a comment that was important enough for me to address. Let me assure everybody that comes to this channel, this is a pro black woman channel, pro black people channel. This will never be a channel that the Manosphere take over. There will be no Manosphere takeover. I would never allow that to happen. I will never change my standpoint or my view or my love for black women. That's not happening. I don't care how many Manosphere guys show up. I don't care how many talking points they spew out. I don't care how many times they try to convince me otherwise. It's not going to happen. You see, because I love black women naturally. That's naturally the way I am. This is not a gimmick. This is not make believe. This is not a show that I'm putting on. I'm naturally this way. So I'm never, ever going to change. I'm always going to love and respect and hold black women dear to my heart and defend them until the day I go to my grave. Now, sparring with the young man, a mixed up young man, Somalian young man today, Delco, Manosphere talking points all over the place. Amusing young fella, but had a ridiculous outlook on black women. And I'm just like stunned that any woman would take him seriously and really be offended by such ridiculousness. But apparently, one of our supporters, female, was offended. So let me extend an apology to her and assure her that there will be no Manosphere takeover. There is nobody that's going to change the Ebony Star Network. We're not going to all of a sudden turn into a Manosphere channel. That's never going to happen. Okay. We started that podcast off talking about um, uh,
Micaiah.
yeah, Micaiah Bryant, and then it ended into then it kind of got off track after a while after I did my rant, and it kind of went into another thing. That was it was an interesting conversation, but again, just ridiculous talking points, one after another. Nothing for any of you women to be worried about or concerned about. Okay. Normally, I don't have these guys on my panel, but I did issue a truce yesterday because I wanted to spar with these guys. And when I was so upset today, I issued a challenge again. I wanted these guys to come up here and tell me what was going on. Apparently, he couldn't really convince me of anything. And he's not going to, they're never going to convince me of anything. So none of y'all have anything to worry about. Again, there will be no Manosphere or Sissy Bim takeover of this channel. I'm never going to allow that to happen, and they're never going to convince me to turn against black women. And this channel is not going to turn all of a sudden against black women. That's something you guys don't have to worry about. All right. And so I wanted to address that comment. Because like I said, one of the supporter that left that comment was somebody that's been supporting us from day one. And out of respect, I wanted to take that person seriously and address this comment to reassure that person, if she hasn't already left, that she has nothing to worry about. The Ebony Star Network is going to grow and continue to be the Ebony Star Network, and we're going to continue to fight for black women, be a voice for black women, and we're still going to love and respect black women and demand love and respect on this channel for black women. Now, the Manosphere guys, they are who they are. Okay? Hold on one second, people. Yeah, no doubt, Hassan, bro. It'd be a cold day in hell. And I mean ice cold, freezing, like you wouldn't believe before the Manosphere take over this channel, before this becomes a Manosphere channel. That's never going to happen. So I thought that it would be respectful to address this person since this person has been a long time supporter. And it kind of bothered me a little bit that she believes such a comment and have very little faith in us after she's been riding with us for so long. Okay. And you know who you are, who left the comment. I'm not going to put anybody's name out there, but we are a little disappointed that you've been riding with us this long and you have very little faith in us, especially me. Are you kidding me? The Manosphere? Seriously? But anyway, I'm going to, like I said, we're not going to be on here super long. Okay, we didn't plan on being here 10 hours earlier today, and we're not going to drag this out for a long time. I just wanted to come on here and say that, and I wanted my co-host to say a few things too. And then once she's done, we may chop it up about something real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. So, Dan, come on in here.
All right.
So, go ahead, respond to the comment. You read the comment. Don't mention anybody's name, but just go ahead and tell everybody how you feel about the situation.
Well, to be honest, I'm disappointed that she let a manosphere derelict run off. Okay, I know that women we're tired of them, their rhetoric and them blaming us for everything, or trying to so-called hold us accountable for stuff that we're not supposed to be accountable for.
Yeah, and when I lit him up on that, he couldn't, he didn't really have anything. When he tried to even talk about the fact that black women pointed out, I mean, black women choose bad men, even ate him up on that. And he just kept searching and searching and searching and reaching to try to find something to blame black women for. This is the same old tired, weak stuff and antics that they do. There was nothing there exciting. Nothing. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, and she's afraid that because he claimed to be he he said he subscribed to us, that means he's just gonna keep out. Manosphere, Red Pill, Sissy Ben, they subscribe to us. They want to see what we're talking about. How they know how to get
Yeah,
with
I would. Yeah, people
there's
who hate us.
nowhere.
Yeah,
Mhm,
people who hate us and don't like us subscribe to us. They keep
mhm.
tabs on us. They're always listening. There's a lot of sissy bimps that subscribe to this channel. A lot of Manosphere, Red Pill guys, they subscribe to this channel.
Mhm.
There's a lot of feminists who hate black men who subscribe to this channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and if you look at all the channels, they're everywhere. They in all the favorite spots. They're in Cynthia G. They in Taz. They in Taz and Nyla. They in Psycho and stuff like that. They're always going to be derelicts, manosphere, sissy bin, haters
Yeah, you know what? The thing, it just
everywhere you go.
disappointed me. It just disappointed us a little bit because as much as we fight for black women on this channel, for someone that's been supporting us for that long, who don't know the deal, and will let something like that run them off. I mean, that was a little bit, that was disappointing a little bit.
Yeah, and this is gangster talk. When we say the things we say, we talk about, and we issue a challenge, and they're brave enough to come forward. We'll give them a chance, but we can knock everything they say to the ground.
Exactly. It's not like they coming up here to have a field day. The guy was debunked 1,000 times, and then he's ridiculous. So I'm not even sure why any women would even be offended. after a while, after listening to this guy. The guy is absolutely ridiculous.
Now I can understand if you have the day. Okay, you had enough of hearing the, and here he is on your favorite channel. Okay, I can understand you skipping out. Look, I had enough of listening to him. I'm going away until he's gone. Okay, I can understand that, but to quit the channel entirely, no, no, that I can't understand. I know plenty of women
No,
that
but that's
bounce
cool
in
though.
and out all the entire time because either they had enough of it or they had stuff to do.
No, but that's cool though. It is what it is. But no, go no. But this is definitely not any manosphere takeover or anything like that.
That's
You understand what I'm
implying that
saying?
you're gonna suddenly become a manosphere channel.
No, this will never ever be a manosphere channel.
Ever, ever.
Never.
Now,
We
are
are
we gonna get
strongly
some
against the man.
manosphere?
This is who we buck against every time we come up on here. Who you think I be shitting on most of the time? Almost all of the time, I'm shitting on them guys. I hate those guys. Why would I allow them to take over this channel?
Yeah. Yeah, and as an opponent, they're gonna come every now and then and test us, try to call us out, and it
I know
never.
Hassan. I know Hassan. We've been stabbed in the back before, but I don't understand is how you get on this channel and think that we would even allow, even remotely think that we would allow the manosphere to take over this channel. You got us fucked up. Seriously, yo, you got us messed up. Like seriously, come on. But no, I just wanted to address the comment because, like I said, this person has been supporting us from day one, and we just a little disappointed in that comment. But no, we want to show everybody that there will be no manosphere takeover. This is the Ebony Star Network. We are pro-black female. We are pro-black people. We are for positive relations between black men and black women, and we will continue to fight for our black sisters. You know, the Breonna Taylors, the Micaiah Bryants, okay? The little 7-year old girl we did a show on the other day. You understand what I'm saying? So we
Yeah,
will continue to be a voice for black women and continue to be a safe haven for black women. Dang.
yeah. Yes, we will. And look, okay, okay, I understand that you was upset and that you had enough of it. But this is not the first time Max had issued a challenge and it got accepted, and we give them enough rope to hang themselves, and everybody. What we had, what up to 9 people up on the panel. At one point, they
Hell,
all
ain't,
say something.
and hell, we didn't even have to give him any rope. He brought his own rope and plenty of it. I mean, that dude was ridiculous, man. You got to be kidding me. That was one of the worst ones I heard in a while. That was one of the worst ones I heard in a while.
Hmm. Yeah. And there's always new manosphere who think they can challenge Max. And as soon as Max open up the doorway and issue a challenge to them, they're gonna take them up on it. Hmm.
I actually enjoyed debunking him, and his talking points were so silly. I mean, 80, 20%, the 80% after 20% of men, and they get that off of a dating site and all that. Wow. I mean, that was how can somebody even take him seriously?
Oh, oh, because oh yeah, I know about that dating site he's talking about. That's because the algorithm kept telling them that because these so-called black men kept choosing uh um white women and other ethnic groups, that so-called black women was the least desired.
Wow, we got a lot of people tonight. Everybody want to hang out. Ain't nobody. Everybody want to hang out tonight, huh?
Yeah, mother. If they think if they repeat it enough, it's true.
Yeah, yeah, like you got to be kidding me. And the thing about it is, they get their talking points from dating sites. I mean, you got to be a hard up, desperate. I mean, you're going to dating sites and getting your data and trying to take that data and spread it across all black women. And what dating site they get it from? Plenty of Fish. What site is
I
it?
thought it was.
Name?
I thought you said Cupid. I know Cupid was one of it.
Okay, so they're going to Cupid, which is a dating site, and getting all their black woman information. I'm serious, you know. How can you not laugh at that, man? That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah,
That's
and
hilarious.
mhm. And even so, that dating site said it wouldn't be such a problem if black women would date outside their ethnic group. But black women only want to date black men. They don't want to date white men. They don't want to date Asian men. They don't want to date any other ethnic group but their own.
But I'm
But
saying
because they
that's
just date black and the black men date everything and anything,
yeah, but that's
they couldn't do anything for those black women in their
yeah,
dating
but
site.
that's but again, that's hilarious though.
Hmm.
You're talking about a dating site. You don't even have anything like real.
Hmm.
It's a dating site. You're going off of everything. You done created this whole thing of talking points off of a dating site.
Yep. Yeah, they never paid attention to that part of the data of the Cupid site. I ran across it looking for some other information, and they said the part of the problem is black
Yeah,
women
so
date exclusively black, and they can't
yeah,
help them
but
because.
that's their
Hmm.
hard data.
Hmm.
This is why these guys go with statistics, right? That's their hard statistics from a dating site. So a dating site says 200 black women signed up, and out of that 200 black women, um, uh, 150 black women went after a combination of white dudes and non-black dudes. So now they're going to say, well, 80% of black women are going after white dudes and non-black dudes because they got that off of Cupid. I mean, that's this is the dumbest shit. This stuff is it's so dumb. It's hilarious. And then they really fight for them talking points. They get on here hard with them talking points, yo. Those statistics from Cupid dating site. You know what? We're gonna, as a matter of fact, now I'm gonna have to go. We're gonna have to do a show on Cupid, Dane.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go and investigate that site, and we're gonna do a show on that, y'all. We're gonna have some fun with that. So this is where the Manosphere getting all their statistical data from a website, a dating website called Cupid. So whatever the black women are doing on Cupid, all black women are doing across the globe.
Mm. All right. It's
All
gonna be.
women, all women are hypergamous. Hypergamous.
Yeah.
Women practice hypergamy. I wonder why they say that. Do it makes them sound like they're distinguished or like they've been educated at
No,
an Ivy League school in Oxford or something?
no.
Women, black women, hey, black women practice hypergamy.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a way of saying, in a way, it's a way of insulting the woman and stuff
So
like
you're
that.
practicing hypergamy, meaning you're not supposed to try to find the best mate for yourself.
Yep,
Okay, so
exactly.
what is the opposite of hypergamy?
Oh, dang it! I used to know it. Uh,
Is it hypergamy? You practicing
uh,
high? No. Is it low pergamy? What? Wait a minute. So what if black women were practicing low pergamy? What would that do? What would that be about? Hello?
I have no idea.
Why don't they go after the black women that's practicing low pergamy or side pergamy or around the corner pergamy or in the middle pergamy or just a little higher pergamy or just a little lower pergamy?
Okay.
So I guess the manosphere, they want the women to practice low polygamy because that will put them in place. Listen, these guys try to knock down black women's standards to give themselves a chance because they're socially awkward experts who can't speak to women, don't know how to speak to women, don't know how to carry a conversation with women, and are what, dull and boring and uninspiring and feeble. So they need to knock the black woman's standards down so it would include them. You understand what I'm saying? So if the black woman has any kind of standards that's wholesome or whatever, that knocks them out of the box. So if a black woman wants a decent man with a job, he doesn't even have to make a lot of money, but a decent man that has a steady job, that pretty much knocked these guys out.
Mm, okay. Yeah. Shucks, yeah, yeah. They trying to make women feel wrong, or or bad about wanting to choose the best man. Whether she think the best man has money, the
Well, I
best
don't
man
understand.
has, huh?
If they got a problem with the women practicing high polygamy, why won't they go after the women practicing low pergamy?
Because women don't. That's what men do. Oh, and it's hypogamy when it's you go lower.
High poly. Wait a minute. So, all right. So it's hypergamy when you go high, and
Hmm.
it's hypogamy when you go low.
Yeah. Hmm.
Hypogamy. Oh, this is ridiculous. So okay. Nah, they should. No, I just think the Manosphere should go after women who are practicing low pergamy. Just go for it all, man. Forget about those women practicing high pergamy. They out of your league. Go after the women that are practicing low pergamy.
They're not as
I
comfortable
mean,
as women.
listen. If a woman falls in love with a guy who sells collard green sandwiches, is that practicing low pergamy?
If you ain't making money off of it, yeah.
Okay, so he's selling collard green sandwiches for $2.50 a pop, and he makes about what? Oh, $150 a day, $200 a day selling collard green sandwiches. Isn't that practicing low pergamy?
Yeah, yeah, but then this is the twist out. My dad said they tell those women to choose better. So
Yeah,
they
but
even
wait a minute.
telling the
But hold on,
women
wait a minute.
who practice high.
He's selling collard green sandwiches, and then he done added some sweet tea. Okay, so dude selling collard green sandwiches for $2.50 and a 20-ounce sweet tea for $1.25. All right, so he making $500 a day selling collard green sandwiches and sweet tea. I
Five
mean,
hundred
isn't it
dollars a day.
right? And she's in love with him, so isn't that practicing low pergamy? Hey man, we're gonna figure out what is low pergamy, y'all. Okay, So if a black woman, okay, y'all. So y'all give me a one if this is low pergamy. I don't even know if low pergamy exists. I'm just going in the opposite direction. So if a black woman is in love with a guy who sells collard green sandwiches and sweet tea, it makes about $300 to $500 a day selling collard green sandwiches. Type of one if y'all think that's low pergamy. Type of two if you think it's something else, or type of three if you got your own situation that you done created. Let's see.
Well, he's not making bad money if he's 3,500 a week.
No, I'm making 300 to 500 a week.
Oh, 3 to 500 a week. Oh, I thought you
Uh
said
huh.
okay.
Now I don't think you're gonna make 3,500. I don't know. Are you gonna make $3,500 selling collard green sandwiches?
If you grow your own collard green, it's possible.
Hmm.
300 a day. Okay, no, it turns out it's supposed to be $300 to $500 a week. Yeah,
No.
I
Okay. So no.
see a day too.
Okay. No. So he making off the collard green sandwiches. He's making. Let's just say he makes 225 a day off the collard green sandwiches with the sweet tea. 225 a day,
Okay.
and he's out there 6 days a week, and he's off on Sunday.
So, ooh, okay. 1350
All right. So he's making 1350
a week.
a week selling collard green sandwiches and sweet tea. So is that low pergamy? You practicing low pergamy?
Yes, so if she's marrying and loving him, wait a minute, wait a minute. How much she's bringing in? They might have to depend a little more on her income.
Don't know if she's bringing in anything yet, though.
Okay.
Did
They may
anybody put a
be
one in the
dating.
chat yet? Because I can't see. Anybody put a one in the chat?
No, nobody putting one in the chat. I think they forgot what we're supposed to put the one for. One day we open a collard green sandwich restaurant. Must-
Selling collard green sandwiches.
It can happen. Help him build. She said she's gonna help him build.
Yeah. Shoot, he hustling, dude. I mean, if you got the nerve to stand out there and sell collard green sandwiches, you want something out of life.
And you
That
have
is an ambi.
to.
Yeah, that is an ambitious person. I mean,
Yeah,
you standing there selling collard green sandwiches and selling sweet tea.
and you
That's
managed.
somebody who wants something out of life.
Yeah, and you managed to get 225 a day selling collard green sandwiches and sweet tea.
Hmm.
Okay, she's saying I troll a lot, but I'm not mad at it.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. Hassan goes collard green sandwich with smoked turkey flavoring.
Yeah, man. It
Okay,
started to sound. They started to sound good.
okay. Mother Earth said I don't want my man out there for the next 30 years.
Hmm. Maybe you can get them to consolidate or something. I don't know. Wait a minute. They can build a portfolio if he adds. Okay, if he adds other stuff to the menu. You got collard green sandwiches, sweet tea. Um, Maybe some sweet, maybe some peach cobbler.
Shit's pretty
But then
simple.
again, peach cobbler is difficult to make. It is time consuming, right?
Uh, well, well, if he just makes the setup and put it in the freezer, so um, he just have to stick them in the oven.
Somebody will have to make it.
Uh,
Okay, so
Not the turkey flavor. Give them a real turkey, at least some.
turkey flavored collard green sandwiches, hypergamous, low pergamous.
Okay, I'm gonna see how to pronounce that word.
1 minute.
All right, I went to listen to it. Yep, the opposite of hypergamy is hypogamy. But why did they have to use a big word like hypergamy in the first place? They could have just used, okay, black women always want to choose the best man um, to marry. You know that could mean many different things. But no, 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 they got to use hypergamy. It makes it think that's all she looks for. It seemed like is money. You got to be either rich, famous, high in social status, which could mean anything from if in America, I guess he would be a doctor, a judge, a lawyer. Uh, um, I'm trying to think of the uh, maybe police. Should she pick the bottom of the barrel? Yeah, they would say that because then they have a chance of being picked, but then they don't want to say that because then they have to admit that they're the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, so that's why they seem to be twisting around in a pretzel.
So
One
they
minute,
say that the
mhm.
woman is practicing hypergamy, and they are practicing hyperbole. Kind of sounds like hypergamy, but it's a little different. It has a different meaning, hyperbole. They practice hyperbole.
Yeah. So when she picked one of their dudes, and the dude do the typical Dusty thing, he leaves her taking care of the child by herself, moaning and groaning about she put me on child support.
Tell you they practicing hyperbole.
Hmm.
Look it up, hyperbole.
Okay, I don't know why it sounds like they're saying hypergamy.
Hyperbole.
Okay, then the opposite one, hyperbole. I mean, oh well, anyway. Yeah. And let me see. Oh, yeah, yeah. So when she picks one of the dudes, and he do the typical Dusty thing, uh,
Practicing hyperbole.
then they saying she should have picked better. You
I'm
know,
telling you, they practicing hyperbole.
hyperbole. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Did you find a definition of it yet?
I wasn't looking for it. I was having a a, a discussion. But okay, let me go look it up.
Exactly, bro. They're practicing high. They're saying that the women are practicing hypergamy while they're practicing hyperbole.
Okay, exaggerated statement or claim not meant to be taken literally.
Absolutely, hyperbole.
Yeah, but unfortunately, them fools are taking it literally.
Okay, you're gonna make me in the show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They are practicing. While they're saying the women are practicing hypergamy, the black women should fire back by saying that they're practicing hyperbole.
Mm. Okay. You
That
know
should
they
be
already don't like you giving black women ammunition to use against them, right?
right. Yeah, fire back, black women. They say, yeah, well, at least we're not practicing hyperbole. They're saying you're practicing hypergamy, as they are practicing hyperbole.
Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna ask them to spell the word hypergamy.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, they're not the only ones that can come up with big words. We're smart over here too. We're just a little laid back with our intelligence. We don't like to flex on people.
yeah.
Yeah, we're like bear traps. We like to catch you sleeping on us.
Yeah.
Watch where you're stepping.
Yeah.
Might
Yeah.
might
Whenever they
catch a
keep
mine,
saying,
or you might catch a mine, or a trap. Yeah, go ahead, Dan.
yeah, and watch it when they say, "Oh, I'm just using money as an example." Well, let's change the example then, because you to me, every time you use money, you trying to say that that we prostitutes. Thanks, Mother Earth, for the cash app. Um, yeah, yeah. So that's why I was getting on him about, hey, why it has to be money? Let's say, oh, it could be anything. It's just an example. Okay, let's change the example. Let's use faithfulness. She gonna choose the man that's more faithful. I said, try that with the Manosphere. I bet you they fight you. They'll fight you, insist on using money because they are backhandedly calling us prostitutes. They just wish we were, or they wish we weren't, depending on which group you're talking to.
Yeah, like, well, they're seriously practicing hyperbole. So
Hmm. Yeah, that's another reason why they're not going to come in here because we're going to knock all the talking point. If it ain't us in the panel, it's those of y'all in the chat. You think I didn't see y'all going in the chat? I saw some of y'all going in the chat. Yeah, and I was like, oh my goodness. I need to find a code word to interrupt because sometimes the conversation gets so caught up in the panel that I don't get a chance to put the questions up there, or I get caught up in my own point and I don't see the questions I've looked. They talk about pimp and prostitution a lot, but yeah, yeah, that's the thing with those the so-called dating coaches. Nah, they being taught how to be pimps. and max and players. They're not trying to find a woman to marry, the love of their life. Hmm. And then they turn against their own dating coach that got married. After he made enough money off of y'all, he was ready to settle down. He got married. Y'all had a hissy fit because he's not supposed to be wanting to marry. He's undermining what they've been trying to prove. No, no, no. We don't need to marry. We don't want to marry. That's a woman's thing. Just women want to marry. They want to prove women wrong, Max wrong. That no, 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 no. Men only marry to please the woman. Hmm.
But they hate it when you fight for black women. They really hate it, but they get mad. So you're saying that women can absolutely do nothing wrong? What if I would have said yes? He probably would have lost it, right?
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
would have wigged out. Probably would have wigged out.
yeah. But he's trying to say that even if you say women can do wrong, that means they should be held accountable for the wrong. That's where he was
He,
going with that.
if I would have said no, he probably would have wigged out and killed his teddy bear.
He just would have chosen another thing. How can you say women can do no wrong? They're not
He
perfect.
probably he probably would accuse his teddy bear of practicing hypergamy. They threw him out the window.
Mm, yeah, but I guess he wanted to see if he can find a way to get you to change your mind.
No, they're not changing. They can forget that.
Hmm. Yeah, or they can catch you out in something or another. I don't know why they try. You have changed in the 2 years that I've seen you. The most you change is you not all Africans are bad people.
So that's the ammunition, ladies. We also did one with the black woman of the least desired. We broke that down for you. Okay, give you some ammunition on why you're the least desired. And trust me, you wear that as a badge of honor
Hmm.
because the women that they desire, you don't want to be like. And so now we fire back when they say you are practicing hypergamy. You tell them, well, they're practicing hyperbole. Okay,
Hmm.
that's the fire back. That's the comeback.
And why they have to specify black women on something like that?
On what?
That black women practice hypergamy.
Well, he said. I think he didn't just say black women. I think he took it to women practice hypergamy.
Uh,
What are they supposed to do? Practice no pergamy? I mean,
Shoot. Yeah, and what he just said about the family, looking into in his culture, the family look into both their families and stuff like that. Do you not think the family of the a woman is not going to be making sure she practice hypergamy? They want her to choose a man of higher status, of higher income, of higher everything, because that's her doing better.
Mhm.
So if you have a problem with women practicing hypergamy, you have a problem with your own culture. His culture.
Well,
You want to make sure.
I don't see anything wrong with
Hmm.
women doing something that they naturally should do,
Uh,
seeking out the strongest male that can provide for them and their offspring. Why is that a problem? Real men don't have a problem with this. Like I said, I've never seen or heard this kind of talk until I came to social media. I don't know men who have problems with women so-called practicing hypergamy. They're supposed to look for the best male option. Why would they look for the worst male option? That doesn't even make any sense.
because the reason why they upset is because they don't fit the best male option. They
Oh, and they
know
want.
that's why they get upset and why they keep trying to make her feel bad or try to go against her inclination to choose hypergamy or be choose the best man because they ain't in that category.
Well, so I guess if she had really low standards, that will put them in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So they would shame her for having not even high standards, but just basic natural standards.
Right. And this is the messed up part. If she has low standards, then they railing at her to choose better. So they're not happy either way. If, if she got basic standard or high standard, they want her to go. They want her to lower her standard. If she got low standard, then they want her to raise their standards. I guess because if a low standard woman choose them, that means they're not the best.
Hmm. So either way, the woman has no wind.
No, not with them. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, and and because of that little twisted pretzel logic, that's why they go in on women. You know, you practicing hypergamy. You you're choosing you're saying the average man is not good enough. You got to go for the best, the top, whatever, and stuff like that. And then when she go for standard, um, what you saying? The higher level ain't good enough. And if she go low, then she's choosing badly. He would twist it in any way to somehow turn it on her.
Okay, Dame, it's time for an e break, real quick.
Hmm.
E break is our news break, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to have a quick news break. Let me pull that up real quick. But yeah, this is how twisted these guys are. And that's why they like going in on a woman. That's why any woman that ends up on one of their panels, she she's just falling into a trap. No matter what she says, he's gonna find a way to twist it so he can tear into her.
Okay, I'm back. Dame, did
Uh,
you hear me?
okay, yeah, and I saw it, so I'm putting it in. I'm looking for it right now.
So it's 11. A man killed his 11-year-old daughter in the park, right? He did it in a park or a music park.
He did it in the park.
Oh man, what the heck is wrong? Why are people? Do they know something the rest of us don't know? Everybody has seemed like they have gone completely crazy.
Hmm.
I mean, completely crazy.
Mm. Ignacio Ramirez.
Yeah, and it seems to be um, men of all races who are doing this. Black, white. It don't seem to be a particular race. We do know we have the black hand of white supremacy attacking black women,
Mhm.
but it seems to be really, really messed up. What is going on with everybody? Why are people killing their children? What is going on? I got to get some. We got to get some biblical people, some spiritual and Christian people up in here. And we got to talk about this Armageddon, or um, I wonder if this is what's going on. I wonder if this was already foretold. Then you're a Christian. Yeah, we got to get some of our Christian brothers and sisters in here. We got to talk about what's going on out here in the world. Is this something that was already prophesized? Because it seems like people are going absolutely bonkers. I mean, it's bad every day. It's like there's some kind of epidemic with people killing each other. It's just going crazy. April is Child Abuse Prevention Month.
Well, I don't think it's working. Oh, let's see if it'll let me. Here's the link. Yeah, and when I went to click on the update, some some man barricaded himself in his home near Lawrenceville for
Why
domestic
did you?
disturbance.
What link did you put in the chat?
The news break with the 11-year-old daughter.
Hmm.
Um, mhm.
Yeah, y'all. Our new spot. We're going to be doing e news break, e nation news, where we're going to do maybe 30 minutes of nothing but breaking news. Me and Dane, we're going to talk about what's in the news and the current events. So look out for E Nation News, E Nation News break coming soon. And it's not going to be like a standalone show. It's just going to pop up periodically on the shows we're already doing, you know, to where we'll just take 10 or 15 minutes and talk about current news real quick, all of the breaking news of the day, you know. So that's coming up.
Yeah, so all right. I didn't read all the way down. They took him in custody. The man that barricaded himself in his house.
Something also happened in um, in Louisiana too. in one of the parishes, something happened. Somebody went crazy over there too, Dane.
Uh-oh. Okay, let me check my news break. That's what I get for turning it off. But uh,
Yeah, Mover Earth. We're going to um, Mother Earth. We're going to do the little, 20, 25 minute news break where we just run down current events, any breaking news, you know, as we get bigger, as we start to really grow this channel, um, add more things to the channel. We're just taking our time, We're not concerned with our numbers yet. We're just taking our time, learning the ropes, getting to know people. We're still finding what our niche is, you know. Some shows are better than others, but we're still learning. And once we get things down pat and master some things, yeah, we'll go all out. We're gonna spruce up the channel. We're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. But right now, we're just having fun, learning, understanding what to do, what not to do on social media, and being passionate about bringing the message to social media.
oh, not another one.
What happened now?
There's a crash that's that is connected with a Louisiana death leads to suspect crash car hospitalized.
Yeah, I saw something that happened in Louisiana earlier today. Um, Now this craziness took place at the park. Now, what park was he at, and where at?
Okay, a park. Oh!
Yeah,
The one with the 11-year-old. Okay,
yeah.
this was in let's see, Lawrenceville, Bashir Park this past weekend.
Where is that at? The Lawrenceville, what? South Carolina, North Carolina,
Georgia.
Lawrenceville, Georgia. Okay, that sounds like a town that's been taken over by immigrants.
Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, the officer was conducting random area checks of the park about 11:30 p.m. Saturday when he located the vehicle in the back of the parking lot. Woohoo! When officer proceeded,
Bethesda, Bethesda Park, huh?
hmm
Hmm.
yeah, um,
Tell you,
okay.
man, I'm just worried because people are freaking out everywhere. You know, people are going crazy everywhere. And I mean, it's like stuff that's just like it's happening so much. It's almost like it's something you see out of one of those movies that has like different chains of events that go on all. Like, what was the movie where they were trying to cheat death and then death kept killing everybody?
Um,
Like they were supposed to be in a plane crash and somebody didn't get on or something, and it triggered death to go back and kill all these people that were supposed to die.
I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember the name of the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. Lawrenceville sounds like a town that's been jacked up by immigrants. Immigrants, they go to little towns like that because they're towns that most people don't pay attention to. Like Lawrenceville, Kennedysville, Thomasville, Martinsville. You know what I'm saying? Immigrants love going to those towns because they're rural, out of the way towns that most people don't pay any mind to them. So they can go out there and live in seclusion. You know, immigrants who come over here and just want to, who are illegal and just want to work, they tend to migrate to those towns. They got family in those towns. That way they can work on local farms and not be noticed for years. You know, they stay away from the big metropolises because there's too much going on. Let me tell you something. What was the funniest thing y'all ever seen when it comes down to people? I'm gonna go first. The funniest thing I've ever seen was a Chinese dude with a cowboy hat on and a country accent.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Final Destination. That's it.
Uh huh.
Yeah, man, a Chinese dude working in a Chinese restaurant with a cowboy hat on and a country cowboy accent.
I heard of him.
That blew my mind. You go to the Chinese restaurant in Texas, you expect to hear the normal, can I help you? You want? What you want? What your order? Also, you hear, howdy. Huh? You looking around like, is there a ventriloquist around here somewhere? Howdy, partner. Like, is this dude Chinese? Howdy. Huh? I mean, I was screwed up, man. Like, I actually walked out and came back in. I thought I was in the wrong place. I said, wait a minute. I went back outside looking. I'm like, this is a Chinese restaurant, isn't it? I went back in. Yeah, howdy, partner. Some little Chinese dude, man, looked like Bruce Lee with a big, heavy, howdy, partner, and a big old cowboy hat, 10-gallon joint. Howdy. I was like, whoa. I was like, what's the stupid movie Keanu Reeves played in with the other dude? And they went around talking about some whoa all the time.
Um. Uh.
Bill
uh
and Ted or something like that.
Bill
Stupid
and
like,
Ted, Excellent
yeah,
Adventure.
yeah. I was on some whoa. I was on some Keanu Reeves, Bill and Ted. Whoa, dude. Seriously, dude was like 4 foot 2 inches tall. The hat was so big it made him nearly what 5.5 feet tall. Then he had this big heavy Earl Campbell cowboy. Howdy, partner. Like you little Earl Campbell. Howdy, partner. Then I remember one time I was talking to this dude, right? And then he started talking to somebody else about some random stuff. He stopped some white dude. He was like, "Yeah, man, I want to do a couple of things with the truck. I want to make sure, the truck's in good shape, and want to make sure to get good miles and everything. I'm gonna take it to Freightliner and get it fixed. Make sure I can run these miles, and I'm gonna get me a nice contract, and I'm gonna roll the countryside for about 2 or 3 years, make me a lot of money, and then I'm going to retire. What you think about that?" And dude's response was, "Oh." I mean, what? I just, I mean, these kind of random things we should be out, man. It's like, what did he just say? Dude just said all of that, right? And his response was, "Oh." So you take that along with some little Chinese dude with this big old hat on talking about some, howdy, partner. Name.
Uh huh.
I think I must be frozen.
Uh. I don't think so. Then we both froze. Shoot, he stepped out. Okay. Yeah. Well. I've seen this. In fact, I think he's a comedian. This Korean guy who speaks with a Texas or a Georgia accent, and he was on one show where they were going to Japan, and the person next to him kept speaking English, and her friend was like, "Hey, I'm getting tired of your ignorance. You don't just assume people speak English. You speak in their language." And she's trying to tell her to speak, say "Ohio gozaimasu," and then
Ohio, Ohio gozaimasu.
mhm. And then he turned around and said, "Woman, just speak English to me." He said, I'm not even Japanese. I'm Korean." He said, "I
Wow,
don't know." He said, "I don't know none of that." He said, "All I know is English. Just speak English to me." And he said
that's
that
the
all
worst
with
thing.
a Texas accent or
That's the
English.
worst thing when somebody try to teach you some language that they don't even know. Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, the Chinese dude tripped me out though. That blew my mind. Because being from Jersey, we deal with Chinese people all the time. So I expected to hear the normal. Oh, can I help you? What your order? What you want? Can I order? What you
Oh,
want?
the shocker
We
one
got
for me was the Chinese dude that was speaking with a deep bass like a black dude. I opened my eyes. I thought I was seeing something wrong on the television. I was like, where did that black dude go that was just talking just now? And then he started speaking. The Chinese dude speaking with a deep
nah,
black bass voice? Where did that
nah. The
come
biggest
from?
one I ever seen was five Filipino dudes, little dudes, man. Sound just like the Temptations. And the one that was doing the David Ruffin with the gruffy voice, he the
Mhm.
only one that had a goatee. Everybody else was clean shaven. And the one that was doing the David Ruffin voice, he had a goatee. So I guess that was him being authentic black. All right, y'all. It's late. We get ready to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to come on here and clear the air that there will ever never be a manosphere takeover of this channel. This channel is a salubrious environment for black women. It will stay that way. Actually, it's going to get better. We will always protect black women on this channel. We will continue to not allow any disrespect to black women on this channel. And we will continue to show love and respect and be a voice for black women on this channel. There is no manosphere that's ever going to change that. So y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. This is the way we are for real. This is not a gimmick. This is not a, a two-step we're doing. We're actually naturally this way. We naturally give a damn about our people. We naturally love and care and respect black women. So there's no changing us. Isn't that right, Dane?
No, no, there's no changing us. And
All
hey,
right.
wait, just because it's gangsters talk and there's a bunch of dudes up there, hey, don't be afraid to get on the link and get on the panel. And
Yeah, and don't let
sometimes,
these.
mhm,
And yeah, and if we want to listen, it's like every now and then I'll let one of these clowns up, and we'll spar a little bit. Don't let them. We're not going to let them get nothing off up here. Don't even sweat that. They ain't convincing nobody with them stupid talking points. So trust me, sisters, y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. Okay? They not convincing nobody up here with them dumb talking points. All right? Go ahead, Dan. And then say what you gotta say and then hit the music.
okay,
Peace, power, and unity, y'all.
all right, yeah. So don't be afraid to hit the link. And sometimes, especially when discussion get heated, you're just gonna have to jump in where you can fit in. Don't wait for me to say, "Hey guys, so and so is here." If you want to say something, go ahead and say it. All right then. Peace, power, unity, everybody.
We out. See y'all on ladies' night. Peace.
Yeah, son. It's mad kids getting cream for the 9 5. bro. Yeah, and I've been doing this for a long time. You know, shoot the game going for mine.
Alright.
And this is the year when mad caps get peeled. So I'ma spark this line, kick the reel.
Bang them out.
With all this chaos in the realms of the street, your local street dog got to make ends meet. The average joke's far too slow for the ghetto pro. You better know, when I hit the streets, I like to glow, I like to glisten. And at the same time, stay low, listen, motherfuck the fame. I'm pursuing the dope. My stilo is symbolic to a kilo. Cash is popping, coke is cooking, beans is copping. Ain't that some shit? A player that's used to living rich is now a sticky kid, caught up in the dick. In 94, Giuliani kicked down the door. In 95, niggas flipped to stay alive. Peeling caps while I laugh. In the stats, the 4.5. Remy in the glass, spark the boom, then I blast. They wanna confine me, sneak up from behind me. Bust a cap in my back and put me where they can't find me. They hate to see a young player pay. I don't wanna see that, son. They rather see him spray. But I'm like Diddy, a Terminator, squeeze the lead off. Using verbs and nouns like rounds to blow your head off. Hitting up spots, heating up blocks. Invested in stocks like Colombian blow crops. I'm about to get cream and ain't no doubt in my mind. Fuck this broke shit, I'm hit, I get down for mine. Yeah, get down for mine. Get down for this. Get down for I hear you wanna be a player. I ain't someplace you bet. Let's play a game of real nigga roulette. Witness a DOA as I spray the melee. Contact and punctuation is compared to AKs. You in a daze. Overdose for pure funk. I'm fucking off like Tommy Gibb. But karma's a Buddhist monk. Decapitating rappers in my trunk. I'm sick, pumping skunk, bouncing with my click, popping mega jump. I'm getting back while these clowns be zigzagging. What's this talk about flipping keys? Come on, you're nickel bagging. I'm blasting off wings and making doubters believe it. You see, I was packing heaters when jokers was banging cheerleaders. Ain't nothing changed, it's still the same in the rap game. I'm known for banging rookies out the frame. Y'all done forgot who was the pimp from the start. Sipping vintage wine, eating a la carte. I'm phenomenal from the abdominal. Far from comical lyrics and sticking the brains like barnacles. Never sweet. I'm bringing the drama to the streets with techniques and rolling in fleets. Ain't nothing sweet about the streets, so I'm poetically ill. I'm pure like cook up and lyrics shine like fish scale. I got the banger at your throat and you ain't showing no signs. K-Dep, let them know I get down for mine. I get down for mine.